Disney Princess, Winds of Change, a story about helping. By Annie Auerbach, illustrated by Teresa Lester. Looks like. It was a breezy day in Auerbach and a perfect time to start planning for the annual parade welcoming spring. The streets of Auerbach were bustling with people gathering flowers, selling food, and hanging decorations. Everyone was excited. Excitement filled the palace as well. "Oh, Father," said Jasmine, "I can hardly wait until the parade. It will be so nice being part of it, rather than watching from the palace window." Yes, dearest," her father agreed. "But you must be careful. Remember, a princess has to be a model for the people." "I know, Father," Jasmine said, and then she gave him a quick kiss on the cheek and hurried off to find Aladdin. Though her father was still very protective, Jasmine loved her new freedom. Ever since evil Jafar had gone, things seemed to be changing for the better. Many of the old rules were no longer enforced. Outside, Jasmine found Aladdin. He and the magic carpet gave the princess a ride to the middle of Auerbach to help prepare for the parade. The citizens of Auerbach were not used to seeing the princess roam the streets of the desert kingdom. Of course, her father insisted that 2 guards follow her at all times. But Jasmine didn't let it bother her. She was happy just to go beyond the palace walls. Suddenly, one of the banners flew over. "I've got it," said Jasmine as she caught it. "Well, thank you, Princess," said a man. "I'm so sorry." "Oh, for what?" replied Jasmine with a smile. "Keep up the good work." Everywhere she looked, Jasmine saw amazing things. Decorated camels and elephants, bright, dazzling costumes, and fragrant food being prepared. "Oh, this is going to be one unforgettable parade," she exclaimed. Jasmine didn't know how right she was. Soon the big day arrived, and Jasmine woke up early to greet everyone. She was surprised by the strong wind she felt when she went outside. But she stayed cheerful. "Well, it will make the flags and banners blow," she said to Aladdin. A few minutes after the parade began at the palace, the wind quickly turned worse. Soon, sand was swirling up and gusting through the streets of Auerbach. It was a sandstorm. People started running for cover while others tried to control the camels and elephants. It was hard to see through the swirling sands. "Come quick, inside," the Sultan called to Jasmine and Aladdin. The pair hurried back to the palace. But Jasmine stopped before she went inside. "Wait," she cried. There were children and adults stranded, not knowing what to do or where to go. "Come with us," Jasmine said to them. "You will be safe, I promise." Aladdin and Jasmine made sure everyone was off the streets before closing the palace gates. The Sultan was concerned. "Jasmine, we can't just let anyone in the palace." "Father, they need shelter until the sandstorm is over," Jasmine insisted. "Yes, but you're a princess," her father reminded her. "Others can help." "Princess or no princess, I've got to help," Jasmine said. The wind howled, blowing sand throughout the night. But inside the palace, Jasmine and Aladdin made sure the children and parents had plenty of food. "Abu," Aladdin called, "how about if we show these kids some fun?" But Abu had his eye on some bananas, so it was left up to Jasmine and Aladdin. Princess Jasmine was more than happy to help keep their guests entertained. The next morning, the sandstorm had passed, so Jasmine and Aladdin helped all the people who stayed in the palace overnight to find their families. The day brought sunshine and a clear view of a sand-covered city. "Oh, the float felt so ruined, one woman cried.
All of our work was for nothing,
said a man as he watched some workers trying to shovel sand off the streets.
It will take forever to clean this up.
As Jasmine walked among the people, she saw that they were very disappointed, and they were watching Jasmine to see how she would react, just as her father said they would. What would a princess do? Jasmine knew there was only one thing to do. She called everyone around. We can't wait for the wind to blow the sand away, and those workers can't do this alone. It's time to start sweeping. Disbelief spread through the streets.
A princess doing what?
They whispered. Aladdin picked up a shovel. You heard the princess. We've got a parade to uncover. Soon everyone was pitching in to help. As they began to clean up, their spirits began to lift. And before long, the sand was replaced with brightly decorated floats, banners were hung again, and food was prepared. And in the end, it took everyone a full day to clean up from the sandstorm. The people were exhausted, yet pleased with the way things looked. The following morning, the parade began again. The weather was perfect as the people celebrated in the streets. Music played as Jasmine and Aladdin rode on a float pulled by 3 golden camels. Aladdin was so proud of Jasmine. Look at what you've done, he said. No, what we've done, Jasmine corrected. I'm only one person. Without everyone helping, it would take weeks to have cleaned everything up. Later inside the palace, the Sultan went up to his daughter. Jasmine, you set a fine example, he told her. In fact, I think we should have had a parade in your honor. That's very sweet, Father, Jasmine replied, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Besides, helping is its own reward. The end. Good night. I love you.